Hello, my beautiful people. Grab your coffee because your boy Burgas is going to share his strategy against pay to win this season that is coming. Now, first thing, we're going to go over what legions I'm going to use, what advantage most likely the enemy is going to have, and basically everything. Basically everything that most likely is going to happen. This is from my point of view, so I want to put one big red line. This is my strategy. Don't write me in the comments, yo Burgess, you say something but you do other. We have leadership, we have rank 5s, officers and blah blah blah. So this is going to be their decision, but this is what most likely I'm going to do against pay to win. First thing, why I mention pay to win? Why pay to win? I mean, it's like other people don't exist there. No, it's not like this. It's just because our main opponent is going to be pay to win. We all know on the battlefield that numbers matter at some point. Exception if you have a Kraken with 440 million power running 5 infantry legions. And boy oh boy, we're going to go also there. Basically, I'm going to go over everything just from my point of view, just Burgi point of view. So also I have to mention that this season I'm also going to make series about the wars. So if you don't want to miss this type of stuffs, or if you enjoy this type of stuffs, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, yeah, it's basically like previous season. Previous season I have a series when we fight against Nova Avengers and Echo. Everything is on internet, and you know, internet remember. So we better do good this season. First thing first, why? Yeah, first enemy is going to be basically pay to win. There's server 85 and we're server 84. There is a zone here that most likely we're going to enter. Now, I cannot show the map because it's what I have. This is what I have. But yeah, the first contact is going to be with pay to win. Most likely we're going to fight for the chickens. Now, I don't have any issue with the map. I have to mention that just because, you know, I don't care if this is Damaris or Belleron. I care how the map is built. I don't care if this is going to be snow on the battlefield or is going to be trees. I mean, I think most of the people don't care in general. But anyway, this is the dragon, this is the season. So first thing first, what kind of legions I'm going to use? I'm going to use Lilia Velen. I think I already make a video about this, but anyway, it's going to be Lilia Velen, going to be Bertrand Tocher, and it's going to be Walder in combination with Tara. Now, I don't plan to run 4 legions or 5 legions, since I can easily build 4 or 5 legions. I can go Lilia Thea, Waldir Velen, Bertrand Tocher, and maybe I'm going to I can go with Indies in combination with Tara. Now to think about the Indies, and I personally regret that I awake Indies. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can get so many of these juicy how to say it, medals, but I spent everything on Indies. I have her awakened, but I'm not most likely going to use. It's just going to be 3 legions, and the 4th legion I'm going to run going to be Goresh with Skogo. I know there is a new heroes presented in Call of Dragons, 2 new infantry heroes, this bad boy and this bad boy, but most likely I'm not going to invest in them. I was waiting for my Goresh and Skogo just to see them. Are they going to be better from Goresh and Skogo? But in my point of view, I still think Goresh and Skogo is what is needed on the battlefield, right? Right, big boy? Huh? So I slowly start skill up these heroes. My Goresh is very horrible. My Skogo is very horrible. But anyway, this is so far from point of legions. Of course, the moment I finish off my infantry, which is like, how many infantry I have? Like 700k. The moment I finish my infantry, most likely I'm going to run with my mages. I have like 2 million mages. I mean, Celestials and mages. I put them the same. I mean, they both mages, but Celestials are better, of course. So this is going to be the heroes I'm going to use. Artifacts, it's going to be for the Lilia Phoenix Eye. I mean, yeah. For the Bentra Tocher is going to be Mirage Orb, and for the Woldir Tara is going to be Breath of Gargantis. Now, I don't run, I can run a support legion with Tier of Airborne. I mean, this is no issue. I can maybe skew up this bad boy. Yeah, at some point I'm going to run something like a support legion, or when the new mages come, that most likely is going to be next season. I'm going to start with this artifact, and later I'm going to most likely try to get the new artifact that the game is going to present. And boy, oh boy, I have some keys here, like 98. But yeah, most likely it's going to need better, more investment there. But anyway, now the issue here is going to come. Why I mention artifacts is because most likely there's going to be people who is going to run like 5 infantry marches, and this make things crazy. And by crazy I mean uh right, we have two new infantry artifacts that are crazy, and this is going to be a game changer in the battlefield. So I prepare my mages, and I'm going to resource heal all of my tier 4 infantry, because we're going to need infantry on the battlefield. This is the main point. And with this artifact that is inflicting stun, 3 enemies, circle, 5 seconds, shelter, 2 surrounding, blah blah blah. Legion cannot move. Defense cannot move. Defense plus 20. So you see what this thing is. Basically, it's something like a stun, but it's you still maybe continue getting rage for your heroes, which is fine. But yeah, they just present two artifacts in Call of Dragons that are very boosting the infantry, bruh. This is boosting the infantry. So especially the whales that can afford to have awakened marksmans, infantry, mages, blah blah blah. This is going to be a game changer. And yeah, they have one big crack on there that I watched one time in the guns videos. I think it was Toxic. And this bad boy run 5 infantry marches. So if you have this artifact, which is Deathless Vines, which most likely this bad boy is having, also having a Spirit Bone Torque, this is basically also a stun. You cannot move. You cannot escape. If it catch you, you're done. And the skills also increase. You know, the down duration is like 5 seconds. This is basically again like a stun. You cannot escape from this, and it's for 5 legions, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the other artifact that I want to mention, and why the infantry is going to be a game changer this season, going to be Shield of Sturdiness. I guess this is the little one, the dwarf shield that is bigger from him. Look at this thing. I'm inflicting stun. Now we don't care that much for the damage. Is diffused damage up to 3 enemy legions. Where is the stun? Legion damage are stunned for 2 seconds. Almost like this maybe is going to be able to be increased in general. I mean, it's like Spiritborn Torque. It's like 2 seconds, or it's like 3 seconds, but it can go to 5 seconds. So most likely I'm going to expect absolutely the same from this artifact, just to increase the seconds you're going to get stunned. But bruh, we already have 2 artifacts that have control mechanics, and this scares me a little. I'm not gonna lie, this scares me a little, because so far was just 1 artifact, which was a Spiritborn Torque. Right now, in 1 month, or maybe month and a half, we get presented with 2 infantry artifacts that is doing some kind of stuns or immobilization, which make me thinking that infantry is going to be, they're already very important on the battlefield, but bruh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, and especially against people that have infantry mains. Now, last season there was so many from Nova Avengers that was having decent amount of infantry. And by decent amount of infantry, I mean they have like 3 million, 4 million infantry, and the same amount of their main troop. And yeah, it's just always infantry on the battlefield. I mean, you kill 1-3 new camp. And the issue with the infantry is if they make you run, this is where the issue come. When you start running, they can catch you with the taunt, they can catch you with the stun, they can catch you with immobilization, and the enemy mages is just going to destroy you. I mean, it happened to me a couple times. So I know this experience, and I know how annoying can be the infantry. And I'm not going to talk. I have separate videos about these two guys, but most likely we're going to see from the Krakens these two bad boys awakening. And this thing is doing huge amount of damage. The Garwood brother don't do healing, he do damage. So it's going to be very interesting KVK, especially by looking the map. Here we're going to have a lot of fightings. Most likely it's going to look the same, since this thing here is maybe ruins where you gather these points, and maybe the gate 4 is going to be somewhere here, and the gate 5 is going to be for the dragon, something like we have in the previous season, most likely. Just maybe what I'm thinking and is on top of my head, but I think this is something that we're going to see. Now from the ranking, bruh. Now the difference is not that big. It's like 40 million points, but yeah, this is basically the most important thing in this brink of war is basically the training part here. Even if you donate something, it's not that much. I mean, you get some points, but it cannot match with the training part. The training part is the part where the big points are gathered. So far pay to win is going to get the buffs. Now something I want to see, 3 personal points, blah blah blah, keep peace, pairing core. Now we don't care about this. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is, okay, new policy, absolutely fine. Most likely we're going to still have this to pick one of the final healing policy. Most likely it's going to be something like this, but the policy is not the issue here. I mean, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everybody's going to adapt here. Now, the thing that bothered me a lot, not gonna lie, is the seasonal talents. And since after the mages is going to come the marksmans, I mean, this is the way. First is marksman, after this is cavalry, after this is infantry, and finally is mages again. And since in the after 2 seasons, basically not this one that's coming, the next one is going to be the mages, and the next one most likely is going to be marksmans. And I remember when the Margaret and Zeta was presented in Cow Dragons, they basically put long range warfare. The season before that these 2 new heroes was presented. And I expect when the new mages are presented, or even right now where the infantry are presented, we see again long range warfare, and this is the most annoying thing. And I'm not gonna lie, this is very annoying, because the only advantage the mages are having is their very far range. I mean, they don't have more HP from the marksmans. They don't have more HP from more attack from the marksmans. Even marksmans, I think, have close to double of the attack of the mages. They don't have anything of this, and the only thing they have is their range, that they can shoot from the far. And yeah, it's so annoying to see this policy again. Uh, it's just going to be so annoying. But we're going to see. It's still not completely pointed. That is going to be. When the season feature season branches, mass warfare, battle acuity, field moral, and battle preparation. Oh yeah, you can see it here. I mean, we're going to have even gathering tree, but we're going to see what is going to be in this seasonal talents. I'm going to try to keep everybody updated, especially with this type of information. And yeah, this is the seasonal map. Now, okay, so far I show you my legions, I show you my artifacts, I show you my fears, especially from the infantry. What with this stunning immobilizing and daunting artifact that is going to play big role in the whole war. And yeah, this is the rest of the rest of the people here, rest of the servers. Now, most likely we are um in alliance with the second on power alliance that is in Emo 1. That is currently in the place number 3. Just 1 second. Yeah, on the place number 3. Uh Mass Warfare to Gory together for Glory. This no map. Okay. And this bad boys is on server 7, so most likely I'm going to try to present you uh this bad boys level 7, server 7, which is full actually. But yeah, this is TC hiking farmer frost moon. So if you check these bad boys, I mean they I guess they have a lot of active players just to meet these millions of training troop. And yeah, the continental uh we have some big whales here. We have like 183 bad boy here, and some good whales. Good whales. Now I'm not so sure what was the discussion there. Why specific alliance? I mean, how the union was built. Because I think most likely just the leader should sit and actually talk and like, yo, bruh, I mean, let's make it fair. We're going to play with this and this guy, and you're going to play with this. What do you think? What is your opinion? And the other guy say, okay, I think it's fine, or nah, this is too overpowered combo from you, and I'm going to explain why, giving some arguments and blah blah blah. I mean, I'm not part of these discussions, but I think this is something that it should be done since, I mean, to make a fun season. And I think that the game actually provide us with very decent map. I mean, previous season I was so happy. I mean, previous season we was having great season, and the main reason for that was just because the alliances was close to power. Now we have a lot of power. We was having a lot of power, but there was a lot of dead weight. But the game actually somehow see that. Somehow see that from which player is active, which one is not that active, and we're in very good KVK. This is very good KVK. Now, I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting alliances like Neuer or maybe Echo again, or I don't know. I was expecting big guns again. I was expecting big guns, but right now, from what they see, fighting against pay to win, I think is balanced. Now the other alliances around this thing is, I mean, for example, pay to win have more power from us, and same time we're going to ally in the 13th power. Pay to win most likely in the 4th of power. I'm not so sure who is going to be against who, but the main opponent we're going to have here is going to be pay to win. Now the good thing is two alliances is going to enter in this zone, and it's not going to happen something that happened in the previous season where just one alliance have to cover the whole zone 3, because this is zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. something that we actually did previous season, and it was almost impossible, bro, to fight against Echo and Nova Avengers. Right now, if server 90 want to come to us and pay to win, it's going to be just two against two. Now, most likely we're going to have also one alliance somewhere here. I mean, it's not like 4 against 2. So it makes the things little balanced, because I'm not gonna lie, the last season was I was little frustrated, and the main reason was just, bruh, 2 against 1, no chance. Echo and Nova Avengers adapt. This is something that I have to mention. Adapting is with crucial importance. I mean, some people are going to complain, like I do right now, when I say I'm upset about that, but Echo and Nova Avengers in the previous season adapt, and they did this 2 against 1. Something that cannot happen in this season. And the main reason, because we're going to be 2 alliances here. There is no territory cut here. We're going to be with server 7 and 8-4. We're going to enter together here, so we can support ourselves, you know, against if pay to win jump here. Now, if this bad boy was with pay to win, well, it's going to be almost mission impossible, you know, mission impossible. But most likely pay to win is going to be with server 81 together, entering in their zone 3, and here most likely there's going to be some kind of war. Again, I'm not quite sure, I have to check it out. I mean, who is against who, but I just know the first 3 kingdoms that actually got their big points in the brink of war, and with who they're going to fight, who against who, and why. Now I'm going to send one eye over pay to win, which is in the server 85. We're basically closed servers. We are neighboring servers, so we have to be nice to ourselves. Currently, by the way, it surprised me that a lot of these servers are like crowded or just active. There is not green servers, but anyway, we're looking for server 85, where is basically the pay to win. And my man, Mr. Sneaky. Most likely I'm going to we got most there's a big chance me and Mr. Sneaky just sit and comment over the whole fight here, the whole gameplay. But yeah, this is the pay to win. Now the most important thing is Krakens. The main Kraken is not here. The main Kraken most likely is not here. I think I saw him in one of the... Yo, Drunk! How's it going, my man? Most likely it's one of the other alliances. I don't remember which one, but it's like 440 million power, which is a lot of infantry. And I know for sure this bad boy is running like 5 infantry legions. More than a little surprised me here is, you know, she was in with the TFS, but TFS, FS, all these alliances things. Let's say they have some internal problems there that I think they already solved, but yeah, this is going to be the bad boys we're going to face. There's going to be a lot of stop alliances, pay to win too. It's not just going to be alliances for Roots of War, I have to mention that. Most likely it's going to be alliances for bastions. And I saw alliance with 200k, 200 million, is basically like 2 people inside, with a bastion, which bastion was covering very nice territory. I don't remember on which KVK I saw that, but yeah, it's going to be a game also of small alliances. Pay to win 3, have something here, nothing here. There's a great territory, which is to surprise me. Maybe some other some other alliances. But anyway, One thing I can say for sure, and this is going to be wild season. It's going to be wild season. This is like 100% sure about that. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. If you want to support my work, you can become a member of my channel and get access to all membership videos and all the live streams. On top of that, you're going to also get shout out in every video I make till you have your membership. Plus, you'll have 15 minutes Discord call with me answering your question and helping you building your account.